Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything that exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Yo, top of the top, top of the top, top of the top, top of the top, top of the afternoon, whatever y'all want to say, please pull up. Please, brothers and sisters, pull up. Let me know who is in the building. I got something that I was thinking about, man. I was thinking about this, and I think it's time for us to do it. Something for the brothers, something for the men, something for us today. We're going to need the women, too. We're going to need y'all, too. Don't think we're going to leave y'all out. Do not think we're going to leave y'all out. I promise you, that is not what I'm talking about today. Far from what I'm talking about today. But come on up in here and tell me who's in the building. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. The Moet and Alizé keep me pissy. Girls used to miss me. Now they writing letters because they. You dig? You dig? Feeling real good today. Feeling real good today, y'all. Feeling real good today. I'm alive. I hope y'all feeling good. Y'all alive. That's a great reason to be alive. That's a great reason to feel good. I'm feeling so good. I'm doing a few days with the Yo, Green Eyes. I'm on my backwoods, baby. Yo, Nerd, I see you. I see you, Nerd. I see you. Yo, Green Eyes, I'm on my backwoods. Fuck around and put Nerd in the crew, man. Nerd been holding us down, man. That's a fact. He got his gun now, so. Yo, Green Eyes, I'm on the backwoods. I'm on the backwoods. I think I'm going to smoke a couple of backwoods with y'all. I'm going to take it back to my young gangsters. And shout out to my man Ron Buggs and everybody, you know. FTC Vice City Bama, you know. Shout out to Team Guardian, man. Shout out to Tube Chronicles. Tube Chronicles in the building. He should be popping up in a minute or two. I told him I was going live. He said, brother, that's some things you just got to do. I said, yo, bro, I'm about to go live. I'm going to tell y'all in a little while why I told him I was going live, because me and him was having a great conversation. We was having a great conversation. But it made me laugh so hard, I said, yo, bro, check this out. I'm getting off the phone with you because you my man. Don't never forget that. But I'm about to get off the phone with you, and I'm going live. Shout out to my man Fast Cash Class with this beautiful hat that he got me from his Let's Go line. You dig what I'm saying? He also gave me the one called Pac-Man. I got some sweet aromatic backwoods, but I'm going to get me a pack of banana backwood too. Lucifer up in the morning, I'm going to chase you out of here. Shout out to DJ Velo. I'm glad he's feeling better. Oh, nah, come on, Green Eyes. I'm the master with this shit, brother. I'm the master with this shit, son. Shit like a cigar. That shit like that shit came out the pack. Big fat blunt. That shit like that shit came straight out the fucking pack, baby. I'm a master with this shit, brother. Like I said, shout out to DJ Velo. We praying for your speedy recovery, brother. Word up. We're praying for your speedy recovery. I'm glad you're all right. Yo, I got a topic tonight that I want to get into for the brothers. Green Eyes, I want you to be in this too. I want you to be a part of this also. I still know how to roll that backwood, baby. I've been thinking about something. And this right here made me catapult my thought. Shout out to Cosmology Bay. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm glad Velo all right. Shout out to Cosmology Bay. Cosmology Bay asked me a question yesterday pertaining to someone being in a relationship and they cheating on them. What I told him was, let him suck some cock or get some pussy. Deal with reality. And some people say I may be crazy. I'm not saying that's what you should do. I'm not saying that's what you shouldn't do. I'm just saying, hey, check this out. Instead of worrying about what another motherfucker doing, get your life together and worry about what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying to you? And maybe when you start worrying about your life and your importance and your existence, the person that you're worried about or you're stressed out about or you're getting depressed about will start paying attention to you a little more, and y'all can get to y'all shit. And then when they get into their shit, you make sure when they get into their shit, you tell them this right here.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, there was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, hi from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, there was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Shout out to King Craigo. You know he doing security somewhere. If you notice, the thumbnail I put up today was the picture of Pappy Mason. Excuse me, the picture of Fat Cat Nichols, this man right here that's arrested, is still incarcerated for a long time. I've been thinking about something. I'm gonna let some more people get up in the building. We got people in the cut. Come on out and talk to us, man. Yo, nerd, yo, Green Eyes. I've been thinking about something. I've been thinking about choosing one day out the month, just one day. Or we can do one day out the week. Matter of fact, that's right. Let's do that. One day out the week, y'all. Every Sunday night, let's say 7 o'clock, we have a men's conference amongst each other as brothers and friends. Matter of fact, as brothers, as humane people, let's have a men's conference. Ron Robbo, salute, baby. Ron Bobo, I see you in the building. My fault. I'm high. Yeah, you know I try, brother. How about this, y'all? Roll on my bed in. Work with me. My man said, why Cosmology Bay asked you a relationship question? He said, love. He said, I love how you handle that. You know why? Because that's my brother. Me and Cosmology Bay, we got a different rapport. I tell you, a lot of the cats, some of the cats, me and them speak behind the scenes. Like I told y'all, I'm not tooting my whole own horn when I say this shit. There's no reason for nobody to dislike me. I don't fuck with niggas' women. I ain't gonna never cross my man. I ain't no rat. I ain't no pedophile. I ain't no sucker. I'm a man. I don't want no problems. Ain't no reason to be upset with me. See, when you hate somebody for no reason, that's confused admiration, especially a person that you never even had a conversation with. But anybody, I'm telling y'all this, anybody that's had a conversation with me, even if we don't speak, they'd be like, yo, that's a solid dude. And a person that had a conversation with me and we don't speak anymore because of me, oh, they did something. To some people, it might be petty. To some people, they might feel as though exactly the way I feel, and it might be just totally heart-wrenching and heartbreaking. But me, I got to stand on my law and on my principles. A person asked me just today about what I felt as though was more important to me. Love. Oh. Having somebody tell me they love me, sharing a home with them, kissing on them, paying bills, living life, going to the movies, creating life. What's more important to me? Is that more important to me over my sanity? Hell no. Is that more important to me over my freedom? Hell no. See, I'm not one of them people. See, some people out there, I tell y'all are much stronger than me because I can't sit up around nobody that I don't like. I can't sit up around nobody that I don't have a stomach for. I can't act and pretend like I want to be in a relationship with somebody that I don't have a stomach for, that I do not like, I don't love, I don't cherish, I don't appreciate. I'm not fake like that. I just really can't do it. And that's as far as any relationship, as far as one of my brothers. I love my brothers also. But if I can't stomach the relationship and you're not honorable, I can't fathom the relationship. Jackie said, I was like, cause I wish he would have never got involved with Smitty Brim. Smitty Brim is a snake. Shit, there's no such thing as a bad opinion, Miss Jackie. And if this is the first time I ever saw you over here, but I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. And I appreciate it if you subscribe and come back over here and give us some of that input, because there's no such thing as a bad opinion. You may have seen something that I haven't saw. You know what I'm saying? See, as far as a snake, I don't know him to say that. I haven't hung out with him. I haven't like spoke and conversed. I haven't built a rapport with him like that. I built a rapport like that with Cosmology Bay. And I know he don't have no snake in him. That's one of the most honorable brothers. Thank God, yo, it's just a small world. Shout out to my man Babatunde Trial. My man Bobby Tunde Trial is in his lodge, good brother. And I noticed one time I was looking through, because we follow each other on the ground, I saw my man Babatunde Trial in the picture with him. I said, oh shit, this is my childhood friend. So for him to be in the presence of my man Babatunde, that speaks in volumes right there. Just for him to be in the presence where my man Babatunde would even be in his presence, as much less as to stand still and take a picture with him, to be acknowledged with him. Oh, I already know Cosmology Bay is something different. He's a very special individual. I just told him this yesterday. I ain't talking no cap. If he pull up, he'll let you know. He was in the building last night. I just told Cosmology this yesterday. I said, bro, I feel as though he doesn't need anything around him except him. He's from a different era. He's from a really, really beautiful cloth. And that's a fact, Jackie. And that's a fact. And you know what? You speaking that shit. That's why I told myself, and I tell people this, when it comes to over here, I could be one of the most evil and wickedest niggas ever. But I prayed so long. I buried my mother 21 years ago that just passed away, just passed August 17th, made 21 years. I'm not no angel. I'm very, very sneaky and dangerous, but I don't want no problems. So what I do is I learned to start disassociating myself and distancing myself away from the same characteristics that I know will get me in trouble. See, there's in many ways things can get me in trouble. A person can say something to me that I could totally misconstrue or take the wrong way, and that could escalate into somebody, anything happening. So you know what? I don't go around people like that make me question the honor that they have for me. See, that's the difference between me and some. I'm not going to be around you if I have to question if you love and respect me as I love and respect you. Word up. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Seriously. Like, I don't, and it was times on YouTube, people, I just was having a conversation with one of the elders. People thought because of certain responses, see, pay attention to this. I've never ignited anything on YouTube because I've never tried to ignite anything right now in my real life. When I was younger, I was the ignition. I was the one the hot wire that car. But when I had my son and I had knowledge of self, I changed. I'm still changing. So I pay attention to the initiation. I can't get mad at nobody for their response to their rebuttal because, say, for instance, for example, if I walk up to Green Eyes and I push Green Eyes, in my heart, I might just be doing a prank. You know, just goofing off, being a clown, you know. But I don't know what particular day Green Eyes is having. King Crego, I see you. I don't know what particular attitude Green Eyes is in. So when I push him, Green Eyes being a man, he could totally disregard the fact that, yo, that's the bro Dice. He can be like, yo, why the fuck did you put your hands on me? And he can pull out a knife and stab me. He can pull out a gun and shoot me. He can pull a bat off the ground and beat me. He can bust a bottle and cut me with it. Nobody can say Green Eyes shouldn't have did that. No, I shouldn't have pushed him. You understand? I can't beef about him and his reaction to me because I should have initially never started anything. See, my responses on YouTube sometimes got me judged, but I didn't care about that because my principles, Inshallah, is what I stand on. So people that don't know me or people that are used to seeing a bunch of theatrical shit on YouTube, they could, and then there was a time when y'all could have said, oh, he just like, no, I'm nothing like these niggas on YouTube, respectfully. I'm me. I'm not talking higher or lower than anyone. I'm not throwing shots at anyone. All I want to do is be judged and held accountable for my actions. That's all I ask. I don't know about nobody else. And everybody, I want y'all to do me one favor. In the chat, let's turn the conversation off Smitty Brim because, you know, I don't want him to misconstrue that people are over here targeting him. That's just how we keep it over here. If you notice, when you come in the chat over here, we be chilling. We don't go at nobody because I've been on the other end of scrutiny when a lot of people didn't really know my character as far as what y'all came to grow to know now. 2 months into YouTube, a lot of people didn't know who I was. A lot of y'all still don't know. A lot of y'all, it's very few of y'all that actually know who I am. And that's a good thing because my life is really not supposed to be exposed on YouTube unless I choose to. No, it ain't no beef, Biggie Owls. You good. Ain't nothing, ain't no such thing as a bad opinion, beloved. Ain't no such, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying y'all can say whatever y'all want to. Y'all ain't cursing or nothing like that, and y'all ain't saying nothing disrespectful in my eyes. But I just know sometimes when people see certain things, they just like me, I'm human. I've been times when I've watched chats and I've heard people say things about me, y'all, and I was like, to the fact where I've wanted to fight. See how stupid and ignorant that is? It was times I seen people say things in the chat. A couple of them now are mods over here and part of our family over here. I seen them in chats killing me, and I was saying, God, why you can't let me know who this person is? I don't want to kill nobody, but I will beat the shit out of somebody. That's on my beloved mother. I'm shit. Only way you can get ass is if you get ass. So either you're gonna beat me or I'm gonna beat you. And if you beat me, you're gonna have to beat me till I'm exhausted or dead. And every time you see me, you're gonna have to repeat this like a cycle. Every time, if I'm on you, you're gonna have to beat me to exhaustion every time you see me. Snap the like button for that. My man said, smash that like button. He said, I heard a few things last week and now it's all making sense, Dice. Salute. Salute. See, God, I get that from the old timers, y'all. If it don't come out in the wash, it's going to come out in the rinse. You don't notice that when the clothes wash, the clothes are completely washed. Pay attention to this. Take this game, y'all. In a washing machine, when the clothes are completely washed, They stop, they spin dry and everything, and then they pause, and then there's some more water that come out just for some things that might have been clogged in the material or some dissolvents. Because back in the days, remember, it used to be a bunch of foam. Remember, it wasn't like the liquid gels and all that now, but it was detergent powder and stuff. Now we got liquid gels, so it dissolves better. But remember, if it don't come out in the wash, it'll come out in the rinse. Dog Soldier, Digital Broadcasting, salute. Green Eyes said, I learned to never underestimate and leave people alone. You never know what you're dealing with, and there's always someone having worse or positive than you. So I appreciate that what you have. My man said, Dice, most of the things you say is now coming to light. That's a fact. That's a fact. But that's not me. Now, I'm not going to never take no credit to God. Let's get that right now. Hell no, I give my God his credit. Now that makes me smile. Now that part right there makes me smile. You dig what I'm saying? Just for the acknowledgement of what he just said, it's starting to come to light. Everything I said, I've never told no lie on. First of all, it's two people I'm going to lie to, y'all. Two people in the world that I'm going to lie to. That's police and stick-up kids. Everybody else, I'm telling the truth. I'm not surrendering my reality for nobody. Inshallah. My father taught me that shit. The things that he should have taught me, he couldn't teach me, but God damn it, for the things that he did teach me, I appreciate. See, he couldn't teach me how to overcome demons and not to fall into traps like everybody else. I had to teach myself that shit. I had to go through real shit to learn that. But he did teach me two things. A coincidence is an excuse for a fucking sucker. God damn it, he taught me that. A coincidence is an excuse for a sucker. And he said, I better not never hear about you lying to nobody about nothing you did. I don't give a fuck if you killed somebody. I don't give a fuck if you got caught cheating. I don't care if you stole something. I better not never hear of you surrendering your reality for nobody. I said, what do you mean surrender your reality for nobody? He said, if a person gets in front of you and you may have done something, if you feel as though you got to change up your whole attitude because of them, you fucking up, boy. He said, don't you never do that to me. Don't you never do that to yourself. And I'm never going to do that. Like I said, you know why I understand it? I didn't understand YouTube. It's almost a year now. The first 2 months of YouTube, I'm getting on YouTube saying I'm thinking people are going to be able to decipher the real from the authentic from the unauthentic. The authentic, matter of fact, the original from the duplicated, if that sounds better. I don't like saying real and fake, but the original. See, there's an original copy and then there's a formulated duplication. I am the original. So inshallah, I'm at peace. Certain things I went through on YouTube, I went through so much in life, much, much worse. I had homicide deeds looking for me. You think I give a fuck about what a nigga talking about on YouTube? I really had homicide deeds and detectives at my motherfucking mother's front door. I cry over that shit to this day. I've had homicide deeds and detectives rush my grandmother's house looking for me. Streets never loved us, y'all. Let's get into this Jaffe.
Streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Get him Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit. It's how we music, nigga. Go.
Facts of life. Facts of life. Jackie said, Big Dice, what direction? Big Dice, what direction do you see Below Dollars Network podcast going in? My opinion, no such thing as a bad opinion. I think he has a great message. But I also think if he pays more attention to himself and structuring his platform and building a better rapport and gravitating a bigger audience and a relationship through his platform and his chat, God to take everything else off. What I mean by that is, I love Team Guardian, but I'm a man before anything. And one thing I know about Team Guardian, they understand that about me. Whether I'm right or wrong, everything I do is on principle of God. A lot of people are not in tune with God and not in tune with law. Meaning law on God, meaning law on morale, law on integrity, law on principle, law on discipline, law on loyalty, law on honor. A lot of people's definitions aren't the definitions that I have. I can't get mad at them. That's why my mother always gave me so many dictionaries, because there are over 183 dictionaries. So if there are over 183 dictionaries, there are over 183 different books of people's different interpretations of the same word. My definition of honor might be totally different than a lot of people's definition of the word honor. My definition of stand-up dude is totally different than a lot of people's definition of a stand-up dude. My definition of character is totally different than a lot of people's definition of character. So when we fall into program to understand our definitions, our character, and then we start looking at the morale of law, which is God, not God meaning something in the sky, meaning gaining one's definition, meaning like an acronym. LOL, laugh out loud, gaining one's definition. That's what God means. Let's get that straight. It's not what y'all thinking about up in the air. It's thinking about what you exist and what you coexist right now in your life. Gaining one's definition, who you are as a person. What is supposed to be your goals in life? What do you have to do in your life to make sure your goals are achieved? Like I said about my sanity and my peace. That's why a lot of people I just disassociate myself from, friends and family, because I've been through so much. I've done so many violent things. That's why I'm so humble today. I'm so peaceful today. I really know what it is to look in people's faces and see fear when I'm inflicting violence on them, or I inflicted violence on somebody in their family. And when they bumped into me, they so nervous, they don't know if I'm going to bring the beef that I got into with their family with them. That shit is corny. That shit is corny. You and a nigga getting some shit in the street, and then you bump into his aunt, and then his aunt tense up because she don't know, because of the severity between the beef and you and him, whether you're going to try to harm her because of the description that the street had on me. Now, I got away from all that. See, it's a lot of things you got to get away from to get your peace. The description that I made, the police were always jumping out. I done been jumped out in the front of the police by my moms. They looking for guns on me. They looking for guns in the bag. And I'm just walking from my mother from C-Town with bags on Utica Avenue. You know how embarrassing that is? Detectives getting out. My mother like, what are y'all doing? They drawing guns, pulling guns on my mother, telling my mother if she move, she gonna shoot, telling my moms to put her hands in the air, searching me for guns. And then niggas saying shit to my moms like, this your son? You birthed him? You birthed this animal? White niggas saying that shit to my mom. First of all, nobody has the right to tell nobody's parent a description that they feel, but think about the description that I became. Everything that they were saying to my mother was true about me, but that's not who she raised. That's not who she birthed. That's who I became. So I had to start checking myself. If I wasn't running around in the street allegedly doing this or allegedly doing that or allegedly doing that, the police would have kept riding by. The police, quote unquote, jumped out on me numerous times, pulled my car over numerous times because they said I might have drugs or a gun on me or both. At one time, I was known for one of the most dangerous alleged drug dealers on Utica Avenue. That wasn't the police fault. That was my fault. The police are paid to take people like that off the street and put them in jail. They are paid. We pay our taxpayers money for them to risk their lives to take people like that up off the street. So you got to start taking self-accountability instead of pointing the blame at everybody else. At least that's what helped me. Now, I don't know about nobody else. Think about it. Look at Green Eyes. Perfect example. Y'all ready for this one? Yo, Green Eyes, you know I'm about to get on you. Long live the dread. Me and my man Carp are going through some bullshit. We both acting like females. I miss him. He miss me. We ain't talking to each other, but we talking to everybody else about how we miss each other. That's a fact. Shout out to Tube Chronicles, Magnificent Mecca, BXJ, DJ Velo, Audie. We're not talking to each other, but we talking to everybody else about how we miss. Oh, fuck that nigga. I don't want to hear nothing about that nigga. That's me. That's me right there. Oh, fuck Comp. Fuck Comp. But what I really mean is, damn, I miss this nigga. Yo, what up with Dice? Fuck Dice. Fuck Dice. Fuck Auntie Dice. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him too. What that really means is we weren't communicating with each other. People come together on platforms. Here go Green Eyes. Green Eyes is so goddamn protective. If Green Eyes love you, Green Eyes love you. Green Eyes ready to die for you and all that. That's why I fuck with Green Eyes. Green Eyes says to me, yo, Big Dice. He on his Brock Lesnar shit. Yo, Big Dice. Shoot. Matter of fact, let me get the hat he had on. Hold on. Let me go get the hat, y'all. Smash that like button. Oh, he ain't got this hat on. This is my people shit. Let me turn it backwards. Yo, Big Dice. Yo, this how he looking with the bucket hat on, y'all. Yo, Big Dice, check this out, baby. You know who I am, baby? You know who you talking to, baby? Arms is long, baby. I'd get you down there in them mountains, too. Yeah, that shit made me laugh so hard, y'all. Yo, that shit made me laugh so hard. Yo, the reason why it made me laugh so hard, because Green Eyes and my son is the same age. Even though him and my son, they don't have the same exact characteristics, they have the same goddamn attitude. They think they can kill the fucking world. Don't even know he talking to somebody that they literally damn near deemed and named the devil when I was outside. So I could have took that somewhere else or tried to open. No, what I did is I opened my arms to him. Told him to come over to the show, man. Because I would want somebody to open their arms to my son if he made a mistake in the street. God damn it, we all make mistakes. Gotta stop hurting each other, man. Green Eyes over here pimping his motherfucking channel as usual. He all right, though. He good. She said, I'm sorry, Dice, but I had to stop supporting Smitty because I seen the flip-flop actions. Damn, she said, you taught me to see clearly. Inshallah. Damn. That shit just meant the world to me, y'all. Damn. She said, that shit, you taught me to see things clearly. That shit right there meant the world to me, y'all. That's gangster. Silverback Pennsylvania, baby. I see you in the building. I appreciate you, man. We got a bunch of new great people popping up. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. This is the place to be. I notice sometimes people be in the chat, but they be in the cut. They be like, we ain't going in there. Them niggas is crazy. Nah, it ain't nothing but love over here at the Big Dice Chronicles. This is where the grown folks hang. Matter of fact, now that we got the people pulling up, I'm bugging. I done got off contact. See, y'all be fucking up because the love y'all give me some time. Smash that motherfucking like button, man. Smash that like button. This is what I want y'all to do for the gangsters. Gary in the building. That's a fact. Green Eye. Yo, let's do this, y'all. Every Sunday, I want to have an open panel congregation for the men. I want to do that. I want to have an open panel conversation, no holds barred, for the men. I want some men to come up here. It can hold up to 10 people. If we can get 10 men up here, we can get 10 men up here. But if we're going to start it out, I want the group to be group. I want to start a group with myself, and I want 4 other people that every night, what I mean by this, I want 4 other men. So if you vow to be a part of this, I need you to be a part of this. I need you to be a part of this like this is work. I need 4 other men. So at all times, there will be 5 people up on the platform. The reason why I say to be 5 people up on the platform, because we have 5 slots of interest, because I want to talk about some of the things that's going on with us as men that are bothering us. I want to talk to each other like brothers, man. How that sound, man? I want to get up here and talk about anything. Whatever you're going through with your life, whatever you're going through with your children, whatever you're going through with your woman, whatever you're going through, fuck it, if you got a man, whatever you're going through with your man, ain't no moot conversation over here. Ain't no disrespecting, ain't no slandering of nobody's sexual preference happening over here. Let's get that straight. So if you don't like what I just said, anybody can take their subscription and leave. And that's a fact. I want us to come together as a group of men. Louis V, salute. And I want us to come together and sit up on this stage, not playing, not joking. And this is how I want you to come. When you come to the platform, I don't want you high. When you come to the platform, I don't want you drunk. Just like myself. When you come to the platform, roll your spliff up and wait till we go live. When you come to the platform, get your drink and prepare your bottles and all that, because I want everybody to be comfortable until we go live, because we can start off at a conglomerate of the same level-minded head, and then when we smoke and we drink and we loosen up a little bit, we'll be able to feel more comfortable to get these problems that we going on in our hearts. Check this out. We got a new year coming up, y'all. We got a new year coming up. Green Eyes, I want you to come up here and talk to me about the situation on how you be feeling and what you need to do to better yourself pertaining to the relationship with your son's mother, your daughter's mother. As elders, we're going to talk to you and helping you how to raise your daughter, because you're still maturing. You got to come openly and wholehearted. It takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a community to keep a village together. See, this is what I'm trying to start over here. I'm trying to start a community of good people. How that sound? Oh, they gave me my first strike. I still got my monetization, but you know, they got me on punishment to November the 26th, Louis V. That's why I told everybody, if y'all want to help me and support the channel, I just put it up. That's the Cash App going across the bottom. I'll be forgetting about that sometimes. The Cash App is still available. You will not be able to give me no super chats or anything like that until November the 26th. Because remember, I got a strike for the show I did that I took down, but no problems. No problems. That's why I had to go. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my backup channel too. The Big Dice Chronicles 777 / AKA the Back Block Chronicles. That's why I went live over there for a week, because I got my first strike. They punished me for going live or posting anything, but now I'm back. But I cannot do any super chats. But what you can do if you want to help me with the channel and help the channel grow continuously, it ain't nothing but love. The Cash App is going right across the bottom. It's Brooklyn $170 dice. Whenever you go, you will see the little polo teddy bear. Brooklyn $170 dice. Anything is appreciated. That's a fact. As long as it go at your chain. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's what they got me on. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm on YouTube Streets probation, baby. To the 26th of November. He said, I'm the best father in the world. My daughter stamped that. I don't need advice on that. Respectfully, salute. That response right there just lets you know you're not the best father. Respectfully. This right here, I'm the best father in the world. My daughter stamped that. I don't need. It's not the fact about you feeling as though you're the best father in the world, because you're supposed to feel like that. I feel as though I'm the best father in the world. Your daughter is supposed to make you feel that assurance. That's a fact. My son is supposed to make me feel like that. Any father, them right there, all that is right. When you said I'm the best father in the world, let me get that right. Let me clear that up. when you said, I'm the best father in the world, my daughter stamped that, all of that was 100% right. Don't think I'm talking about that. This is the part where you're wrong at. I don't need advice on that, respectfully. That's where you're wrong. Let me tell you the part you're wrong on. I'm the best father in the world, my daughter stamped that, 100% correct. I agree with you. 100% correct. This is the part where you need some help. I don't need advice. We all need advice, young brother. You see what I just told you earlier? If you come to the table, you have to come to the table wholeheartedly, willing to hear what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. What you need to hear. Because first of all, I thought I was the best father and all that shit too, but I was riding around with guns and drugs in a motherfucking car with my son. Just because I was paying all the motherfucking bills and his mother didn't have to work and he had everything he needed, I thought I was being the best father in the world. No, I was being an irresponsible parent. I was jeopardizing the sanity of my son's mother, and I was jeopardizing the upbringing of my son, because if the police would have ever pulled me over with them drugs, they would have called child services, and child services would have got involved. So now my son, mother, myself would have had to been going to court fighting for a child that we physically created. So pay attention to what I'm saying. Me and my son, mother physically created this child, but now somebody gets to come in the state of New York and take full custody of this child and place that child into somebody else's home until they find out or they feel as though it's okay or a safe environment for our child to be released back to us. See, this is when it comes to being great parents. My man said, yo, Dice is a dark troll who been playing internet games with me. I've been engaged in conflict. I think I'm wasting my time. He's not on my level. Should I crush dude or leave him alone? You already answered that. Pay attention to what you just said. Yo, Dice, there's a dark troll who been playing internet games with me. Pay attention. I've been engaged in conflict. I think I'm wasting my time. Right there answered the question. What y'all think? Niggas still don't talk about me on YouTube? I don't give a fuck about that shit. Niggas don't know me. Louis V said, I've been the best father, but I still want to be better. Carl Carnegie, if I said that correctly. Lots of people can admit that. Big ups to you, bro. Lots of people can't admit that. Big up to you. That's a fact. See, niggas don't want to hear that shit. You can talk all that thug shit. Once child services get involved, they coming to get that child. I don't give a fuck how tough you got. I don't give a fuck how many guns you got. I don't care how many gangsters you got. You ain't got as much guns and gangsters as the police, biggest gang in the goddamn world. And if they can't get it, they gonna call the army. But this is the crazier part about that. When you're not complying to the child services because you did wrong, and then you're all this gangster and you're giving them more and more ammunition and more description while this child is not safe around you. You're letting them know everything they're saying about you, you're physically displaying it in front of their face. Look how he's acting. He's talking about killing us. We're fucking police. They're documenting all this shit. They going to court. The baby's gone. This is grown folk shit over here, y'all. This is grown folk shit. Troll said, when it comes to trolls, the best thing to do is leave them alone. They live off your reaction. Great answer. They live off of your reaction. Oh, shout out to yo, bro, I just talked your name, bro. Shout out to Cosmology Bay. Shout out to Cosmology Bay. And shout out to Miss Jackie. She was just in here talking about you. Look what she said. Look what she said. Look what she said, beloved. I'm going to find it for you right now. She said she loved cosmology. She said, I wish he would have never got involved with Smitty Brim. She said, Smitty Brim is a clown, is a snake. She said, one day he want to be positive, one day he want to be negative at the same time. Yo, listen to what else she said. Listen to what she said, Kaz. This right here, I think, is the most important text, the most important chat I've ever got in my life. Yo, you still in here, Kaz? Look what she said, Kaz. She said, I'm sorry, Dice, but I had to stop supporting Smitty Brim because I've seen the flip-flop reactions. Listen to what she said, bro. She said, you taught me to see clearly. I think that's the best comment. Yo, Louis V, I think she running side by side with you, Louis V. Yo, Louis V, I think she running side because nobody had a comment better than Louis V. Louis V named me in St. Laz, the story lord. Louis V been named me. Louis V, this man right here, Louis V, is who influenced me when I was just doing shorts. This is the first person to become a member. He said, yo, Dice, give him that raw. Anytime you go check my shorts, you're going to always see Louis V name. Chill, Dice, fuck you doing. Get out here and get this work. One of the great, first of all, if you want to talk about a family member that I've never met that I'm going to meet, Louis V. Official team guardian. That man pushed me to go for all my shorts from the beginning, and look who you see on there. Look who name you see first. See, I don't make up shit. I pay attention to shit. See, some people they like to look at a certain part of the picture. Yo, Cosmology Bay, check what I'm saying. Me and you talk. People like to look at a certain part of the picture. I watch the whole picture in total, the whole totality of the picture. I don't just look at the part I like. I don't just look at the part that interests me. The reason why I don't, because it's a picture. It's a picture. It's not called the part you like. I just sold Cosmology Bay the other day. And I don't play with people, y'all. Here, tell you this. Bro, you from a different, you from that cloth. Shout out to Zeke Black. I'm trying to, we got some shit we gonna put together. And look out for the Big Dice. Check this out. Look out for the Big Dice interview coming up this Thursday Behind the Bar in Maine. It's coming. Yeah, this is what y'all wanted. This gonna happen, baby. Yeah, the Big Dice interview on Behind the Bar. Shout out to Maine. Maine the Milkman. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, 2 days. Big Dice. Yeah, I'm coming to give it to y'all the way y'all need to hear it. You heard me? We from a different era, cause it's like the movie Carlito's Way. It's like yo, you remember the movie Carlito's Way? Can anybody in here tell me what was Carlito's biggest problem? What was Carlito's Way? What was Carlito's problem, y'all? Oh, and he just popped up. Shout out to Maine, y'all. And he just popped up. If anybody watched Carlito's Way, what was his problem, man? That's why that's one of my favorite fucking movies. His loyalty, man. His loyalty to Sean Penn. His loyalty to his boss when he did all that time. He didn't tell. They tried to get that nigga the rest of his life. He stood tall. Thanks to Sean Penn, that was supposedly his man, that was a lawyer, found out that the feds did illegal wiretapping, and that's the reason why he got that outlandish sentence. So since Sean Penn, check how he roped him up. Since Sean Penn got him out of jail for the rest of his life, there's nothing more, it's nothing more loyal you can do. It's nothing, you got me out of, nigga, you see what he told him in the bar? If you was a motherfucking woman, nigga, I'd marry you, nigga. You gave me my life back. But see, Sean Penn was a fuck nigga. Sean Penn was a fuck nigga. That nigga took that $1 million from the fucking mob, from that big Willie that was in jail. He ain't tell Sean Penn that shit. He ain't tell him that he was working with the mob for years. All them clients he had, all that illegal shit. He ain't tell Carlito that shit. He went to get Carlito out of jail because he knew Carlito was a gangster. If he didn't need him, he'd have left him in jail. The feds called Carlito. They gave him the tape. They let him hear the tape of Sean Penn telling on Carlito. Lying on him. The man is running a legal fucking club that he came in to save him again with Sasso. Remember, they called him Ron. You see when he walked up? He said, who you owe some money to, man? He said, all right, the guy's over here. He said, how much you owe? He said, oh, about 20, 30, Carlito. He said, so that's about 50, 60,000. He said, I'm going to come in for the 50,000, and then me and you, we're going to be half in here. He said, Carlito, what are you talking about? He said, check this out. Either you're going to take the deal, or they're going to find your ass in the back of a motherfucking Cadillac in Greenpoint, nigga. And when the police find that motherfucking car, and they pop that motherfucking trunk, they're going to go, ooh, what's that? Sasso. They used to call him Ron. Smash that like.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when it come to mine. I'm cautious, I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, hi from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Every hood, there was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. He still told. Yo, man, I'm glad you in here. Hank, I'm glad you in here. Every Sunday, y'all, I want to do an open panel to get us together and heal each other. I want to talk about what's bothering us as men. I want to talk about what's bothering us as men in our life, in our families, the problems that's going on in our mind that we don't want to talk to nobody about. See, that's the shit that's making us snap. That's the shit that's making us go crazy. That's the stuff that's making us have irrational behavior. That's the reason why we're going to jail. This is the reason why we're so confrontational. This is the reason why we're so angry. How about we start that shit here, y'all? Everybody's welcome. I don't care if you had a misunderstanding with me or a problem with me. As a man, you're welcome that one night out of all nights, that Sunday night when we come together as a conglomerate. And if we get 10 people up here and we got to start switching out, or I got to upgrade the program, if it builds up where we got 20 niggas in here, 20 men talking about our problems, and together as a totality looking for a solution, I'm with it. I'll pay that money. I don't care. It's time for us to get each other right. I don't even, and I'm going to say this again, because I don't do the moot talk. I don't do the gay talk. God says, show me your motherfucking heart, and you're going to show me who you are. Come to me as you are. See, some people got their misinterpretings. No, he didn't say, if you gay, I accept it. But he did say, come to me as you are. So in my opinion, if you're a straight up man and you acting like you heterosexual and you really sleeping with men on the low, you should be burned in hell. I don't like you. If you're supposed to be a straight up man and you bash people for their choice of sexuality and you know you are messing with men on a DL, you should burn in fucking hell. But let me tell you something about a gay man or a gay woman. This is my opinion. No such thing as a bad opinion. Yeah! I think that takes more courage and more heart, especially in society from back in the days, to now, for a person to come out and admittedly say, I'm gay, I'm in love with another man and I'm a man, or a woman to come out and say, I'm gay, I'm in love, I'm a woman and I'm in love with another woman. I commend you for that because you're living your fucking life. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? That goes for gay people too. I don't want no gay man acting like he's straight, sleeping with women. That's fucking the game up for the niggas that really love women like myself. And I don't want no motherfucking gay woman, respectfully. This is the only problem I have with y'all. I don't want no gay woman fucking no straight man because y'all fucking with our feelings. Then if we want to fuck with you, you start talking about you don't want no relationship with no man. You really in love with women. If you really in love with women, be with women. If you really straight up want to be with a woman, I commend that. But don't be acting like these the ones I think need to be burnt and set on fire too. Don't go get a family with a man. Don't go start no family with no man and then create life with a man. Beautiful children. And start talking future and buying houses and mortgages and plans and taking pictures of vacations in Disney World and Santo Domingo. And then really in the back of your heart, that homegirl has been your coworker. She been eating you out or you've been eating her out. You destroyed your whole fucking existence. You killed them babies. You killed that man. You just a selfish, nasty individual, bitch, and you should die. You need to be set on fire. That's just my opinion. No such thing as a bad opinion. But to the men, I need us to come together and start talking, man. Yo, let me tell you something. You see what my man right here said? Behind the bar said, people on this app will use your trauma against you. But we have to start telling them. Let me tell you something. Check this gangster shit out, y'all. Y'all ready for this? And you hearing this from a bad man then. Our existence is more important than their motherfucking humor. Our existence and our sanity is more important than their humor and their mockery. This is what y'all got to start standing for. Your importance and your sanity is much valid in their fucking humor. That's all they can do. So what? Oh, this nigga said he in love with a woman. Oh, he mad a girl left him. Oh, he wish he could go. Oh, so what? That's all they can do. They can't even sit up and have a conversation with us about what's really bothering them that's making them stand out and do these outlandish behaviors that they need to address. How about we start stamping shit ourselves? Yo, they not ready for me. These niggas can't fuck with me, man. Shout out to Chase Millie. He run the city. These niggas can't fuck with me on YouTube. That's why they want me gone. Because I'm not going to lie to y'all. You see what I'm saying, Kaz? I stay the same way I am from the first fucking show. No switching up. Let me get the fuck. Yo, I want this whole shit full of dice cubes right now. I stayed the same way from my first show when a lot of people didn't believe in me. To this day. To this day. They done lined up certain situations and they was like, oh shit, they finally got dice. No, they didn't. My God is different, y'all. Yeah! My God is so much different and so much protective of me. I told you, my God been carrying me since I buried my mother. You can't hold what God got in his hands. Are you crazy? You can't hurt that. First of all, if you was to see God appear in front of you and whatever physical existence that he or she wanted to create, and you seeing God holding me, you would be crying. You wouldn't even be thinking about me just because you got the presence of God in your vision. So pay attention to what I just said, y'all. City Bama, salute. I'm different, man. That's one thing, like I said, I will take from a movie from Django. I'm that one nigga out of 10,000 that they gonna talk about. You remember that, right? Samuel Jackson, he said, yo, tell that nigga I'm that one nigga out of the 10,000 of these motherfuckers they really gonna be talking about. Yo, man, I'm the only person to get monetized in less than a year. 6 months to be exact, 7 months to be exact, without making a video on any one name. Let's get to that. I got monetized without making a show on anybody. I got monetized without reacting on anybody's stuff. You know why? Respectfully, I mind's my fucking business. Now, when it comes to people like Behind the Bar, when it comes to people like Sayonetta, if it ain't them two, they shouldn't be doing reactions, because number one, if you're doing reactions on your tablet or you're doing reactions on your computer and you can't do all that theatrical shit like Maine be doing, I can't get $2. If you can't be doing that editing and manufacturing like he be doing, you shouldn't be doing it. And when it comes to the controversy, Big Dice stamp this. It gets corny because China Brim is the king of this shit, nigga, when it comes to that controversy. When it comes to the Clash of the Titans, China Brim is the fucking king. 050 is the movement when it comes to the Clash of the Titans. And I just hate the way people try to emulate my man's style. Let that nigga do. I was getting ready to get on some cocky shit. Forgive me. I was getting ready to say, let a Brooklyn nigga start the way like we always do. But forgive me. I get cocky sometimes. Forgive me, Judge. But that's what Brooklyn niggas do. You remember the song? Manhattan keeps on making it. Brooklyn keeps on taking it. Bronx keeps creating it. Queens keeps on faking it. You heard what they said about Brooklyn? We go everywhere. Niggas don't come to Brooklyn. Brooklyn everywhere. We don't come to Brooklyn. When you go to jail, you know what the gang of Brooklyn niggas is? You know what they call niggas from Brooklyn in jail? Oh, them niggas from Brooklyn. I don't give a fuck if they blood, Crip, Muslim, I don't give a fuck what they is. They be like, yo, them niggas from Brooklyn. Because once niggas start congregating together, we from Brooklyn. See, that's a different sorority, y'all. I'm talking about a solid, real Brooklyn nigga. I'm not talking about a nigga that just was in Brooklyn. I'm talking about a nigga that was in Brooklyn. You heard me? Don DeMarco. But brothers, let's do it, man. Every Sunday night, what we gonna do it at 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock? Yo, Peso Hunch, I see you in the building. He load you up right quick, man. I didn't know that was you the other day. My fault. I forgot about it. No, I didn't want to unhide. No, I fucked up. My fault, Green Eyes. That was a mistake. That was my fault, Green Eyes. That was a mistake. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Word up, y'all. Yo, Hunch, we're going to start doing it. Yo, City Bama, we're going to start doing it, man. We're going to need an open panel. I'm not talking about the chat. The people that's going to be in the chat, we respect that. I respect everybody that comes and participates. Certain things in the chat, if you feel as though you want to ask in the chat, I'm going to pay attention to it. But I need people to get up on this platform and to verbally express certain things that's going on in their mind for the people that's in attendance and the people that's watching can help each other with their problems. Clarice, what up, girl? Matter of fact, Clarice, I would be honored if you talk to your son also about something. Yo, Clarice, every Sunday night, Clarice, this is what I'm doing for the men. You know, I'm still trying to get the ladies' night going on for y'all. But for the men, I want to have an open council up here pertaining to the problems that we're going through as men. And I also said in the beginning of the show, even if you are gay, because a man or woman that chooses to stand on their solidarity and their individuality as a gay person, I support them 100%. I would be so honored if you allow your son to come sit up on this panel with us and talk to us men about things that may be bothering him. See, people fail to realize, yes, Clarice told us that her son is gay, but he still go through things as a young man that he needs advice from men about. And the reason why I'm so adamant about this, because my little cousin down here, he talked to me because family members don't want to talk to him. I'm like, why y'all act like y'all hate him? You hate him because he's gay? He's only 19 years old. I'm not evil like that. I'm not evil like that, y'all. And that shit ain't going to be over here. Like I said, there's channels for the evilness. There's channel for the craziness. There's channel for the hypothetical. There's channel for the contra. I don't want that here. I don't want nobody over talking each other on a platform. I don't want nobody trying to belittle. My fault, Green Eyes. That's why I just said it was a mistake. Hold on, slow down. I was waiting for it to come back. I don't want nobody to belittle each other. I don't want us to argue with each other. I want us to talk to each other like men. And I want us to just talk, even if we're not talking to each other. Even if you just want to sit down up here and just talk off your mind about what's bothering you. If you want everybody to just shut up and listen. We need that. We need that. And I want to be the one to orchestrate that. And I mean, seriously, I'm not just talking about doing something because I'm bored. And I don't want nobody to participate in this because they're doing it for some clarity or because they're bored. I need participants that's going to help this thing grow, and they're going to help somebody. Yo, Thomas, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved. As men, we should not have a problem with sitting up, putting the egos to a side, because we all know, I gave you the definition of an ego. An ego is something that's created because of insecurities and fears. You heard what my man Maine said? Behind the bar said, Dice, they're going to make a joke about your traumas. That's an insecurity and a fear. The insecurity is he's insecure about something that may be bothering him, that he want to get off his fucking chest, but he's so afraid to talk about it because of he's thinking about something that may be said to him or the backlash. That's a fear that if he opens up his heart, ain't that some shit, y'all? Look what they got us scared to do. That's a fear that if he opens up his heart, somebody's going to make fun or a joke or a mockery of something that's really intricate and means something to him. We got to start our own thing, y'all. We got to get right. We got to get right. Come on, y'all. Let's get right. Fuck what they doing on YouTube. Let's start something different. You know, flour will put out a fire. A sheet'll put out fire. If you keep banging it repeatedly, you have to beat it crazy. But get a bag of motherfucking flour. Watch what that shit do to fire. Ain't nothing wrong with talking about what's going on. We got to stop saying, fuck what they going to laugh about. We got to worry about what's bothering us. And we got to say, fuck what's bothering us and come together as a conglomerate of men. This is going to help our children. This is going to help our women. This is going to help our relationships. This is going to help our everyday life when it comes to going to work. Just general interaction with the world. We carry so much on us, y'all. I know it ain't just me. That's why I say y'all. I know it ain't just me. The link dropped if anybody want to pull up. I know it ain't just me. But we can do something to get this shit right. We can definitely do something to clear this shit up. I know we can. I know we can. And maybe they'll start following the leaders. because they're gonna be like Dice did it first. No, Dice ain't do it first. God told us what to do. See, God is just telling me to speak my truth. God is telling me it's somebody else that needs to hear what I'm saying right now. We can get this shit right, y'all, together. We got people from all over the world, Texas, California, New York, North Carolina, South Carolina. Yo, we can get this shit, yo, as men, we're all going through the same problem all over the world because we're men. We're dealing with society. We're dealing with life. We're dealing with everyday trauma that we hold in and we muster the shit. We barely get the release. It's driving me crazy. It's dangerous to live a life of not knowing who to want or trust around you. It's dangerous when you live a life of wanting to love so many, but you can only trust less than a handful. Wanting to love everybody you see, but it's only like a good 2 that you can really fuck with, man. If you get 3, you blessed, but it's only like a really good 2 that you can get to fuck with. See, good people don't have a bunch of friends. Good people got the same thing in common. They've been crossed a lot. They've been disloyal. Somebody's been disloyal to them. Somebody's broke their heart. Somebody has betrayed their trust. Somebody has let them down. Somebody has disappointed them so much. So they don't really believe in certain things like friendship or good people. But every now and then, one will pop up. What? See, good people, we know how to cherish things. FTC, I see you in the building. Salute. Like I said, so one Sunday, we can call it a gentleman's hour. We can start for an hour. It might just an hour of our time. Super salute. Uh-oh, my man Big Hank in the building, y'all. Look at the pleasure.
What's up, baby?
Tell me something good, Hollywood.
You know, just chilling, man. Just enjoying this day off, man. It's beautiful out, man.
That's right. You look like you're sitting out there with all that good sun.
Oh, absolutely, man. I've been out here all day. I've been starting fires and doing all types of shit.
Tell me something good, man. You want to get a part of this, man? You down with this, bro?
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a good idea for people to, you know, express themselves or whatever without fucking hooting and hollering and making themselves look like fucking idiots. Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah. And I don't even care about the replays if somebody want to joke. I think that the problem being solved is so much better than worrying about somebody making a joke showing their ignorance. I don't even care about that no more. That shit make me laugh, bro. I be smoking good, bro.
Absolutely, me too, man. You gotta smoke good, man. You have to, you know. That's the only thing that like calms me down. You know what I'm saying? I got severe anxiety. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's unbearable. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm still learning how to deal with it. And you know, sometimes it comes out like I express it like with anger and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I could be really anxious, but I could be exhibiting anger. You know what I'm saying? And people get that confused because, you know, I'm not giving off the right signals. You understand?
Yo, shout out to Tube. You see what he said? He said, yo, Dice, I'm going to give you a pass today. I was going to blow everybody in the chat because I shot somebody in this chat the other day. He said, look, you got a good live in the topic. He said, you know, they never towards the chat. I witnessed live the other day. My fault. Shout out to Tube, man. I see you, Mike. We got Mike in the building. What up, beloved?
Yo, everything's fucking Rico, nigga. You already know, bro. What's up?
Nigga, don't come up here trying to get me porn bob, nigga. I ain't into no goddamn sexy shows, nigga.
Ah, man, come on. You know that, man.
We up here stripping and shit, nigga. We ain't with that shit. We talking about growth. Yo, Mike, all jokes aside, I know you been, bro. I need you today, bro.
Go ahead.
Every Sunday, I need you up here, like certain stuff that may be on your mind, beloved. I need you to come up here. I need you to be a part of that. Like, I'm dead serious. You know I'm fucking with you about the bump and stripping shit.
Call me. You already know, bro. Call me.
Word up. Every Sunday, we going to I want to conglomerate. Oh, we got the real Rican up in here. We got Latin Pain up in here. Yo,
We just-
yo,
we just-
Pain, yo, Pain, pull
we-
up right
we
quick
just-
if you can.
We
Yo,
just
I'm
we
dead
just
serious,
we
y'all.
just we just did Club Rico, man. You got to pull up to the club, my nigga.
You wouldn't even believe it. I got back in town this morning when I went live. When I went live this morning, I got back in town. I was driving for 17 hours straight.
Yo, damn, where you was coming from?
Everywhere. Yo, Tube, I'm lying? That's on Brooklyn. Yo, Hank, that's on Utica
Yo, listen,
Avenue.
man. Listen, man.
That's on my mother.
You gotta come to Club Rico, nigga. Enjoy your time in the
Everything
spot,
Rico,
bro.
salute, brother.
Rico, what's up? What's up, my
Rico.
brother? Salute, baby. God bless you, man.
You know,
Yo, we got my man Big Hank up here, y'all.
Big Hank, what up,
Big
man?
Hank? What's up, Big
Big
Hank?
Hank.
Hank, the Will McCoy, salute.
That he
What's up,
said to
brother?
me, and it's real gangster because he said, yo, Dice, I be suffering. See, right there, that's the beginning. That's the start. We need to, every Sunday, we need a conglomerate of some men that's come up here and we gonna talk, man. Like, even if you need me to say, yo, Dice, I just want to vent right now. I don't give a fuck if it take 3 hours. Let it go. When you're
That's
ready
love,
for us to
that's
come in
Dice
and
is the
interject.
realest. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people understand that. You know what I'm saying? But the real are far and few, and the rest won't relate. You know what I'm saying?
Word,
Dice,
man.
you one of the realest brothers I know, son. I appreciate you, dog.
Yeah.
You heard
We need
word,
this shit,
son.
man.
Too, bro.
We
Word.
need this shit, man,
Appreciate
for
you
real.
too, bro.
Everybody trying to be a killer, gangster, and all that other shit on these platforms. God bless them. You heard, but you misleading. You know, and then when you see real G's, you don't even really recognize them. That means you not that, homeboy. Calm down. Catch the Jews, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody calm down, catch the Jews. The Big Dice Chronicles. I'll be hearing the Jews. I'll be catching them. I
Word
appreciate what you do. I don't got nothing else to watch. I appreciate what you do,
And
Big
we ain't
Dice.
got nobody to talk to without worried about being criticized.
Criticized and humiliated and
So
ridiculed.
now
and
I'm cool with the it's not humiliating because it's not, number one, it's something that was made up for humor
yeah.
to discredit something that's so beautiful and positive.
You know what I'm saying? Whole fact.
That shouldn't bother you.
Nah. I'm not humiliated by your slander. That don't make no damn sense.
Nobody up here should get. So you mean to tell me if, like Hank said, he suffers from problem with anxiety, so you're gonna do it live and say, you had one nigga up there talking about
Shut the front door.
what like to me, what sense does that make?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, right? Not to cut nobody off, but at the end of the day, I'm real secure with who I am, and I know exactly what I've been through, and the people that that are closest to me, they know what I've been through, and they know how I get down. Like I hear all these stories and shit about how people get down in the street and all that shit. Like
We don't believe you.
That's regular to me.
Oh yeah, you done been cross seas.
That's regular. So,
Hey, yo, Hank, man. I'm new to you, man. Where you from, bro?
where I'm from Mass. I'm from, if you can't hear the accent, from Mass.
All right, that's what's up. I used to live in New Bedford, so shout out to Mass, man. Word.
That's
You
what's
heard?
up.
That's what's up.
Actually, New Bedford is a great city. Actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I lived there for 5 years.
Yeah.
Word. I had a good time there. I mean, it's like any hood, but it's a lot of beautiful people there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I love New Bedford, man. It's a good place, man. You know what I'm saying? It's in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Like not too many people know about it. You
Yeah,
know
not
what
too
I'm saying?
many people know.
It's a secret city. You heard me?
That's
Yeah, I
what
was
they
out
call
there.
it too. That's what they
And
call
what
it.
you
The
doing
secret
too,
city.
Latin Pain, with them kids, bro? Don't think your shit is going to acknowledge, bro.
What happened, my brother?
God see you working with them kids, bro.
Yo, bro, you want to know
Don't nobody
something,
else
Dice?
tell you that shit, bro. God see you working. Yo, you crazy. You a big kid, bro.
You want to know something crazy
Yo,
on
Thomas, salute,
Dice?
beloved.
Salute, brother,
Salute to the
salute.
panel, man.
Yo, you wanna know something, bro? Dice? And we're gonna say, yo, me and Payne, we fed over 46 people in the streets, in the hood, in the slums. We fed over 46 people, man. We raised up a good amount of money, and we
We
sent
still
a
doing it too.
and we still doing it. We not stopping. You feel me? We gonna I'm right now. I'm gonna say it right now on your platform. Sooner or later, we about to have a PO box, and we also want people to donate clothes. If they got clothes that they don't wear no more, donate them, and we gonna pass that out to the people that's in need out
Yo,
there.
do
You
that.
get what I'm saying?
Do that, bro.
We not stopping.
Cubano, dímelo, loco.
We're not stopping at all. This is
Yo, if y'all don't
what
know
we
who
gonna
Thomas
do.
is, yo, Thomas, tell them who you is, because they missed your
What's
interview,
up,
man.
Thomas?
Yo, he did. I did the interview. Tell him who you is, Tommy. Let him know. Matter of fact, let me show him this picture work because this picture ain't going nowhere.
Tommy,
So I'm just gonna show the picture, man. He ain't no goddamn Tommy. That's who he is. You see who he up there, right, Rick? You see who he with, right?
Oh shit.
That ain't no Tommy.
That's Tommy Mottola.
That's deep right there. Shout out to Blue Boy. And I said it first. Free Blue Boy, man.
Free Blue Boy. Yeah. You know, we've been saying that for a while, man.
Yo, I swear to God, I think I'm the first black person that said that shit. And then
we always shout out Blue Boy.
That's our OG right there. So
yeah, we rock his set all day. Blue Boy Chris, jack your shit.
Jacking sets, man.
Tell him who you are, though, Big Tommy.
No, I'm just a dude from Brooklyn, man. I grew up in Brooklyn. I grew up a little bit in Brooklyn, in East New York, Brooklyn. I spent most of my life in New York State prison. I came out today. I'm a successful personal trainer back in Brooklyn and doing my thing after 27 years locked down. I got 5 years free and, turned my life around. Spoke to people, and, that's a little bit about me.
And that's
what's up. That's what's up.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something, Tommy, man.
Y'all. This is beyond YouTube. This is brotherhood right here, man. And we need to start opening that shit up because it's some great, like 5 right. It's just an example. Besides the people in the chat, the people that's watching, look how fast y'all pulled up pertaining to the subject. See, this is when you got to start paying attention to shit. Yeah. Motherfuckers is pulling up to a nigga say, "I'm gonna fuck your moms."
Oh, that's nasty work.
Why you going there?
That's how it works.
But this is the problem. See, this can be corrected. Pay attention. We can't blame them people because you know why? People are bored. They don't understand. They bored. Their souls are starting to fall because their hearts are they're unhappy, man. They bored.
The devil plays in idle time. You heard?
It gets a grass in your mind.
Yo, I wanna congratulate Tom. Yo, Thomas, yo.
Yes, sir.
If nobody ever tell you this, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop and don't let nobody ever tell you can't do it. You could always do something that you can't do. Look at me, bro. I'm in a rehabilitation nursing home. I can't walk at night, and I ain't never gonna try to stop trying. Man. So you know what? It don't matter. The motivation is the matter. The matter is the motivation. Keep doing what you're doing, baby. I congratulate you on that.
I'm old, and I can't see, so I can't really read your name. What's your name, brother?
Michael.
Brooklyn legend.
They call me Brooklyn legend. You feel me? My name is
Mikey. That's Compa. That's one of Compa's close friends. Compa used to always be going to see him in the hospital. And we got Latin Pain, a.k.a. the head poncho, from head honcho from 050. And then we got the Brooklyn legend instead of Harlem legend, Money Mikey. They the antagonizing Spanish Boricua crew.
Boricua's on the whole set.
We Blue Boy Chris. We jack your set. Nigga, don't play, nigga. We drive your intro, your avatar, and your background, nigga. We do all that.
Them niggas said, "Mira Tame Yoko, baby." Mira Tame Yoko.
C minus to Lou. Nurse to Lou. No, the fight plugs to Lou.
You almost hated Puerto Ricans, you feel me?
Hey, yo, Craig, what up, son?
Yo, what's good, my G? How y'all feeling, man?
What up, Craig? What's up, my nigga?
Yo,
I'm
Super
good,
said,
man.
Super said he said, hey, listen, a lot of those people who made those titles, y'all told them they was funny and talented. Now they out of control. That's right. They created this mass hysteria on YouTube with disrespect by the way people gravitated to these chats and then the comments. Let me tell y'all some shit. Craig can tell you, I've read some of the shit in some of these chats about me, and I said, "Oh shit!" People never spoke to me in their life. Bro. They don't even know me,
bro.
This should be on some WWE shit sometimes.
I'm talking about some shit, bro.
Yo, the shit they said about me,
but yo, I ain't know yo Thomas. I ain't know your story was like that, dog. You got a powerful story, bro.
Man. Oh, yo, Dice.
I keep telling you, go get the interview. Go heads. It's on the big
Dice.
Shout out to
Dice, I got an interview for you, right? I got an interview if you want to do it. One of my good peoples. You want to? What? I'll call him today.
We ain't even gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get to that. That's it. I got Tsunami 6 coming up. Oh my God. I got Jaffe coming up. Maine, I got Maine this Thursday. He said, yo, Dice, what's up with that interview? Thursday behind the bar, y'all. I don't know if he's still in here. We doing it Thursday on Behind the Bar. Y'all said y'all wanted it. Y'all gonna get the truth.
Yeah, man. Yo,
ain't
man.
Ain't nothing he can't ask me. I ain't one of them niggas up there picking questions, my nigga. I'm not Dr. Jaws. That's my only shot I'm gonna throw. You dig? I ain't answering whatever you ask me. You understand what I'm saying to you? I ain't one of them niggas be like, hold on, I'll take the fifth on that one. Nah, I ain't one of them to take the fifth niggas unless it's about a body. You heard me?
Facts.
No doubt. No
That's
fucking doubt.
Tommy, how you feel about these niggas trying to dig up all these 30-year-old cases, man?
Yeah, I don't know why dudes want to play Magnum PI. You know,
hold on. I don't even want to cut you off.
I don't get it.
I know your honor. That's why I'm gonna ask you this question specifically like this. Big Dice said it first. Take it like the way you want to take it. Say some of these allegations were absolutely true. How you feel about niggas pulling them up, even if as they were true?
That's some cop shit.
Thank you.
You doing police work for what?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna do all that, you might as well join the force, be part of that, and be that, represent that. You might as well at that point. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
That's just me. I have no idea what you talk to, what you're pertaining to, but I feel that if someone is trying to dig up a case that could get someone in criminal trouble, you're doing police work.
Shit.
That's it. Yeah.
And you see that? It didn't even have to do nothing. You see how it's a different cloth, I told you. Shout out to Zeke Black. Shout out to the elders. Shout out to Top. Shout out to Lane Payne. Shout out to Hank. See, this has nothing to do with street. This is a cloth. You dig? People think because you might have been a gem. My grandfather was an elevator operator, but he's from a different cloth.
You know what's crazy? Yo, Dice, this is the shit I don't respect, though. You heard? You know what I'm saying? All these brothers is teaching the people how not to learn, how not to love, and they're not even the ones that actually put in the work. These brothers don't even pop, dog. You heard? But I've been watching for 3 years, yo. Yeah, not one scratch on a knuckle. You heard? So if you go and push out all this negative energy, but you're not even really like that in real life, I can't respect it at all. I don't respect the negative energy, but now I can't respect you as a man neither, because you fronting so hard for nothing, bro.
You said a great mouthful because there's some people on YouTube, right? I really want to meet them in real life. And I'm not saying that on any type of advocation of violence. What I'm saying is I really want to meet a couple of these niggas in real life and walk up and say, yo, peace, God. Like really just as calm as I be. Just me. Just not me sitting down or nothing. No rah-rah shit. Just walk up and go, God, peace. What's happening? Like,
you already know, my nigga, I'm here.
Like this is me in the physical flesh. So I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to determine whether you're gonna acknowledge that you made a mistake, and that's that.
Yo, they be pressing so hard.
If I don't see it in 3 seconds, you'll feel it in 4.
Yo, you feel me?
I get what you're saying on that one, baby.
That's on Brooklyn. If I don't see it in 3 seconds, you'll feel it in the 4th.
I feel that shit. That's a Brooklyn terminology right there. That's a Brooklyn terminology right there. I know exactly what you're talking about. You don't say what you gotta say in 3 seconds. You gonna feel it in 4. You know what's good? You know what, yo, Dice? You know, one of my OGs told me that shit one time. He was like, "Yo, if you don't respond in 3 seconds, you're gonna see 4 or 5 real soon."
Word up. If I don't get it in 3, you'll get it in 4. I promise you that. That's on my beloved mother. If I don't get it in 3, you will get it in 4.
Yo, part of it. It's crazy though. It's crazy how so many people gravitate to that. But at the end of the day, you can't use none of that to be successful. You can't use none of that in real life. You know what I'm saying? To socialize and all that. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I never. But you could tell the devil. You know, the devil works in confusion. So when you watch that shit, you actually, to me, you really actually watching a demonic episode of demonic timing. You know what I'm saying? Word, son. And then
I'm still waiting to see who the fuck gonna sponsor all this negative shit.
Who's
sponsoring that shit?
You'd be surprised. The devil got sponsors too, bro.
No, I know, but I'm talking like like major sponsorships, like.
Oh, it's major sponsorships, in my opinion, right now. That's being
hold on.
by the devil now.
Hold on, let me tell you something. Yo, Craigo. Yo, I don't want to say no names, you heard? I'm going to let them niggas rock a little bit. But check this out. Behind the scenes of all that nastiness you see, is some big names behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You heard? Now, I'm going to say a couple of names. I know for sure. See, niggas try to get me involved in that because they know how I give it up. But I ain't never want to do that. It's not me. So niggas try to Pain, come fuck with us and get this money. But not all money, good money. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, not at all.
So niggas show me behind the scenes. There's some big names. You got niggas like Five Mike's, Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? You got certain dudes behind the scenes saying, "Yo, keep pushing that negative agenda. Keep scrucking up the minds. You gonna get paper off of it." You heard?
Wow.
The controversy leads to the likes of views, right? But there's good shit to get likes and views too. There's other ways to go about it. But when it comes to the black and brown communities, they want us looking stupid. They got niggas selling their souls and selling. We not like that, really. Yo, real niggas ain't like that. Come on, son.
Hell no.
Come on. But they
think niggas
so now.
Yo, you would think niggas is animals.
Yo, so this is what I'm
shit,
saying.
Man.
If you're not from our communities, right? This is the sad part. If you're not from our communities, that don't make you a bad person just because you're not from our community. But check this out, though. They got these dudes so-called representing our communities looking foolish, ignorant. They couldn't see a jewel if it dropped on their eye. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you're not from our communities, and let's say you from another community somewhere and you want to reach out to our community, but you see them first, you might just change your mind. Say, nah, I can't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we look so devilish, we should look so evil in those platforms. We look like the worst of the worst human beings, son.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
and I don't
that's
want
a
to be
fact.
categorized as that, man, because that's not who my
fact.
parents were, man. I don't come from that, bro.
I gotta chime in on that, man.
I got all that in the street, y'all. I got that shit being in the street, 10, 11, finally getting a gun at 12 years old. I cry over that shit to this day. The government let us down. I was not supposed to have a gun at 12 years old, bro. A gun was not supposed to be in my possession.
I
at 12 years old, man.
Yo, Dice, I caught
you got niggas
at
that sold
11.
crack at 10.
Yo, but Tommy, drop that wisdom, so I apologize.
No, it's all good. No, here's what, as you was dropping them jewels, you were dropping it. It sparked some things in my mind. It made me think that you got a lot of these dudes on YouTube or different platforms who's talking some animalistic, savage shit. They're not living that. They talking that.
They're not living that.
Those of us who have lived that, we're not promoting it.
You're not promoting that.
We don't want it. We don't want it for our children. We don't want it for your children. But yet some other dudes who never lived that, they're gonna promote shit that is based upon our pain and our trauma. Nah, fuck out of here. Like I can't jack that. I can't rock.
Let me say something. Can I say something real quick?
Of course you can.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest right here. So a lot of these dudes on YouTube, some of them you can't say they're not like that. Some of them are like that, but they just promoting that shit just like Payne was saying. They was just promoting that violence for bringing in the money. Feel me?
But yo, Brooklyn.
But there's a lot of them on YouTube that talk that shit that's really not about that.
Yo, most of these niggas are not about that. I've been watching this shit. Hold on, I've been watching this shit 3 years straight, and these niggas is not that.
You can't say Dice. You can't say Dice ain't like that. You can't say.
But Dice ain't pushing that bullshit.
Let me get in there. Can I get in there?
But what I'm saying is, some people on YouTube is like that, but they just promoting the bullshit, the fuckery. And then some people that's not like that, they still promoting that bullshit. So at the end of the day, sooner or later, one of these niggas, they're gonna get tested. Everybody get tested one day. Somebody's gonna get seen and get tested for real, and they're gonna see what that.
Hold on. I'm not gonna say no names. Dice might know this one though. You heard? But one of your biggest niggas out here, he got pressed in his town, and he wanted to fall back for a little bit. These things have happened. You know what I'm talking about, son?
That's a fact.
No disrespect, son.
He came back.
No disrespect, son. but some wanted to fall back. Yo, this shit getting too deep. Yo, niggas know where I'm at and all that. All right, so what the fronting for? Yo, so what the fronting for?
What you was getting ready to say though, Big Hank? I heard you. What you saying, Hank?
There's a bigger. You guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys all made great points, and you make a lot of sense, and I agree with everything that everyone's saying right now. But there's something that we're missing, which is it's the overall bigger picture, and it's the fact that most people are more inclined to watch bad news. You understand? They want to see people get hurt. They want to see people get disrespected. Like when you turn on the news, right? Like you turn on your regular daily news, nobody's watching the story to see a fireman stave a fucking cat out of a tree. They're looking to see the fucking house go up in flames. You understand what I'm saying?
Lord, how many people died?
So it's a bigger picture to it. So once we could, understand that, then we can, get to this.
That's a fact. You know what's crazy to me? You know what's crazy to me? I'm not vainglorious, right? I'm not vainglorious. I don't like to be watched in all reality. I like to be seen and respected, but I don't want to be watched all day. You heard? But check this out, Dice. You know what's crazy to me though? I'm not one of those, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I need 1 million view type niggas. I'm just not that nigga, right? But at the same time, it's like this, bro. I hear all that crazy shit. I be peeping, right? I'm really in the trenches. And I don't brag about it.
Yo, pardon me,
You know
y'all. I was sitting here
see-
praying, right? Hold on, I didn't mean to cut you off. It was 6 of us up here, inshallah, right? And I was going, God, I need 7 up here. I don't like that number 6. Bring it to the stage, number 7. We got Keep a Cold One, Gary.
Hey.
Yo, Gary, my guy.
Finish your story, man.
What's going on? What's going on?
Salute. So peep it, son.
Salute.
You heard? We hear all these dudes screaming that killer, murder. You know what I'm saying? When the shit's just not true. You know what I'm saying? People are quick to push that type of shit to make more mother flowers look stupid. You know what I mean? Or act stupid. But none of them is really in the trenches. I be in the trenches every day. Where my people's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I be there. Hold on. Y'all niggas want to support the niggas that's really in the trenches that really like that, but you don't do that. It's like they win by being loud, but not win by being honorable. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see you in the building. Salute.
That shit crazy to me. That shit crazy to me.
It's
Then we complain.
It's a lot of
Then we
motherfuckers
complain.
on here that's not honorable.
Hold on, Craig. Go ahead, Craig.
Yo, Craig. Then we complain about the system, this, that, and the third. We're helping the system to fuck us up. Why would they want to change their ways at all if we're stuck in some evil ass ways? We can't always complain about the system if we're throwing ourselves to it.
Yeah.
Yo, my man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm just saying though, yo, listen. I ain't no killer because the nigga survived and God bless him for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, son. Every time you do that shit, I know you mean it from your heart, but you be rhyming, so it sound like a bar. Like
that's not a bar.
No, seriously, because you be like, yo, I ain't no killer because the nigga survived. I'm waiting for some bars to come on that shit. Like,
listen, they never tell both sides of the story. Yo, listen, I'm not no killer because them niggas survived. I almost caught a double homicide when I was 20 years old. You heard? But 3 weeks on the beat, I got arrested the next day for unrelated charge. The next day, I got arrested for something unrelated. You heard? I was in the Beacon for 21 days on an unrelated charge. You know what I'm saying? They said I pulled out a gun on somebody, but they never found the gun and dude didn't come to court, so they wound up dropping it, right? Well, they gave me a menacing in the third for that one. But for those 21 days, I wasn't worried about the menacing case. I was hoping those kids didn't die because I regretted every second of it. You know what I'm saying? And I cried and I had nightmares and all that. I wasn't worried about doing the time for it because if I was wrong, I was wrong. I know how to do my bit. I know how to be a man. But at the same time, it was like, I didn't want to be a killer, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I prayed that they survived, and they did. God worked for me. You know what I'm saying? But nobody ever tell that shit. Everybody won't talk about how they banged on everybody, but how'd you feel after you did that shit, dog?
Right.
You right.
Because I banged too. And my hands is nice. And one day, I almost killed some people. I cried, nigga. I cried and had nightmares for 21 days, dogs, waking up in cold sweats. I asked God, I said, never let me be in that position again, God. I'd rather just use my fist, man. If I can't beat you in a fair one, then I just take that L. But I didn't like the feeling of knowing in my heart that these niggas is in the hospital dying, son. You feel me? I didn't like that feeling. And God let them survive, and they didn't rat on me, and they see me in the streets again, and there was no smoke. But you know what I'm saying? And everybody want to talk about that part where they backed out, but you never want to talk about the consequences. You never want to talk about how it really, really feel. That's how I know these niggas be fronting, because they ain't got no feeling for what really, really real. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because anything I did bothered me.
Damn, you put
That's a fact.
That right there, man. I'm honestly, man, that right there just touched me because I never thought about that. The dudes that I did dirt to, I really didn't give a fuck about how they feel. You feel me? Now by you saying that, it's like, damn, I'm thinking about how they feeling right now. Like shit.
I see you in the building, Dow. I see you in the building.
I feel fucked up right now when you said that, man. I just said.
When you said that, it hit my heart because even though I didn't have
it different, bro.
There's times I done did shit where I just wanted to do shit, and I was like, "What the fuck you do that shit for, boy?"
That's like when you backing a nigga down, robbing him after he done made his money, stacked his little bread, and now you taking it from
free
him.
My man Surge, man. The minute you said that, free Surge, man.
You know what I mean? Like
God,
you don't know what that man thinking about, how long it took him to get to where the fuck he at, but you just gonna come because you feel you got the upper hand and take that from him.
Yo, part of self. Yo, Tommy.
Yo.
You say you did 27 years in a jump off. You heard?
Yeah.
27 years.
Yeah.
Do you share what you was incarcerated for?
Yeah, I had 2 homicides. I killed 2 young men when I was 16 years old.
Stop. You ain't seen my interview? No,
I haven't seen it.
Come on, Payne. Why you doing me like that, son?
Yo, I'm out. Yo, when you don't see me on here, I'm outside, bro. You heard?
I know that's right. You fuck with the kids, so I give you a pass.
Yeah, I'm out on the streets with the kids.
He good, son. He good.
The show. Check it out, Tommy. You know what I'm saying? You was young when you caught your case, right?
Yeah,
Let me
2
ask
cases.
you something. Let me ask you something.
I had 3 cases. Actually, I had 3 cases. I had a gun case, and the gun case led to 2 separate homicide cases. And I was 16 years old. But yeah,
16 years old. I caught my first stabbing at 11 years old. I was a very angry little kid. You heard? But check this out. You know, and God bless you, man. And I'm sorry that happened. You heard? But check this out. In all reality, you know what I'm saying? How'd you really feel when you got when they set you up in that joint and they told you your charges and the whole process till you got sentenced? What you was really feeling like? The shit that we don't tell people in front of people. The shit when we close our cell at night, it's a different story.
Facts. For those of us who've been there, know that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna pull it back up,
tell you how I felt evolved, how I felt changed over time. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Right.
At first, like prior to me even getting locked up, I caught a homicide. I killed the kid. I killed a 17-year-old. I was 16 years old. I killed the 17-year-old over drug-related beef, over a drug spot. We had beef over a drug spot. They was trying to run us off our block. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from East New York, Brooklyn. And you know, in the midst of that, I got shot. I died twice. They brought me back, and you know, all that kind of shit. And I came back on some bullshit. I ended up killing a 17-year-old kid. Unfortunately, I'm not proud of that at all. But at the time, I felt justified. You know, it's because I was thinking within that small world, if I ain't do it to him, I felt like he was going to do it to me. Now, while I'm on the run, now I know I'm 16 years old. I'm getting shot at. I'm having shootouts. I'm putting work in. I know I'm going to prison. Police looking for me. I'm losing it. I got into a bullshit beef on the street when the dude bumped into me, and I took his life for that. I emptied the 357 into him. It was totally unnecessary. It was stupid. It was stupid. It was unnecessary. But I was that angry, and I didn't care. And after that one, the immediate thing that hit me, I thought to myself, yo, what happened to me? I've turned to an animal. Like, what the fuck happened to me? I felt sick in the pit of my stomach Like, yo, this is not who I am. How did I get to this point? You know what I'm saying? But now at the same time, I'm 16 years old. Here we go. This one, they started looking for me too. So now I'm on the run for 2 different homicides. And as I got locked up over time, I started connecting the dots. When I started seeing a bigger picture, of the drug trade, right? Because I'm a product of the drug trade. My mother sold drugs. My mother used drugs. My mother ended up becoming a crackhead, a prostitute. I seen these things when I was a young child, which led me to the street because I had to take care of myself, right? Because she couldn't take care of herself. She prostituting. But now me going into the drug game now, as I became older, I started sitting back and saying to myself, the same people I'm selling drugs to, they probably neglecting their kids the way I was neglected.
That's right. That's right.
I was leading children into the street. I'm victimizing children by selling drugs. And I started taking responsibility for that. Based upon that, because of this drug trade, where I'm victimizing my whole community, we're really committing genocide.
Yeah.
You know, in the process of that, a young
we're
man,
the government's best workers against ourselves.
Absolutely. And look what it did. It pitted me and another 17-year-old against each other. A dude that was a friend of mine, that was in juvenile institutions with me, that was my man. But he happened to be down with another team selling drugs, and this shit.
The red top versus the blue top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you calling it, homie. You calling it, literally.
I was there.
Where you from, but you calling it. This
I'm from the Bronx.
Right, so you know I'm from East New York, you know what I mean? Brooklyn. And
I live there
it's
too.
The same deal. Word, yeah, it's
Crescent and Liberty.
City line, that's where I'm from.
See, hold on, let me stop y'all for a minute. I ain't mean to cut
That's
you
where I'm
off.
from.
Clarice,
We
this
have
is
to
what
talk
I meant, Clarice.
offline, man. What's your name?
Like, you see how we up here right now, y'all? Even you,
Latin Pain time. We'd
you
have
see how
to
you
talk
got the youth that you be fucking with youth? You see how we got this conglomerate right here?
That's
This is
where I'm
actually, inshallah, a preview
of
something that I want to go down every Sunday for us to get stuff off our mind. And Clarice has always been adamant about her son being gay. And I would want him up here also. Like, if you had some young youth up here, we're not going to judge nobody up here. It's certain things that us as men can teach that child. He already made his decision in life and understand who he is, and we're all proud of him. I'm proud of Clarice. So if she loves him, I love him. You understand? What I mean is he still needs advice from us as elder men without judgment. Just like them little goons we got running around with them pistols. Everybody up here snatch one up and bring them. I get one and bring them up on this platform. And let them be around a host of men and let them interact with us, because we have to stop alienating and shying out the responsibilities of life from away from our young men. They're growing up faster than we ever grew up.
Wow.
Yo, I'm gonna have to turn my camera off, y'all, because I gotta walk my dog. But I'm still.
Hold on. Can I steal your platform for just one more moment?
We here, baby. We home.
Yo, Tommy.
Yeah,
what I
hear you. I'm
wanted
gonna
to
turn
know,
the camera
though.
off, but I hear you.
All right.
What I really wanted to know, though, because your story was almost mine, Tommy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How did you feel, you know, with all due respect, as a youngin', you know what I'm saying, going in for a body?
It's hard because I had twisted thinking, man. I felt angry. I felt as if people who was snitching on me, dudes I had beef with, I had anger towards them, to keep it real with you. So at that point, I didn't have a lot of remorse. I had more anger. But also at the same time, I was realizing that I was becoming out of control, that I was losing control of myself, that I was becoming an animal. And that shit disturbed me. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you?
That shit disturbed me. Yeah.
Can I ask you one more question and I'm going to shut up? You heard, would you agree with me that some of our decisions we made coming up in the streets helped to traumatize our own selves with some of the things we did?
100%. Yes, I do agree.
And nobody ever tell the shorties that part. You know, it's cool to be cool with the gang and all of that. You heard, but sometimes we wind up traumatizing our very own selves with that stinking thinking. You know what I'm saying? If we think in a certain way, yo, we gotta represent, yo, we gotta do this, yo, we gotta bang out. And then you bang out, and then you gotta face these consequences. That's prison is trauma. You're going to jail is a trauma.
Look, let me ask you something. Let me ask y'all something though. What y'all talking about right now, you know what people need to hear? Because see, everybody up here got their own story. Shout out to Brooklyn legend, my man Hank. That's my brother, man.
That's my bro.
He killed me one time. And Hank brought me back to life. When you this is the great part about some of the people in YouTube. When you got people that don't think and don't have a mind, if you talk about me, it don't make no difference because I know who I am. But when you have somebody with a mind that can genuinely say, hold up, nah, this might be the wrong impression I had. That means more to me than anything. All I ask is somebody is to hear my story. You know why?
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of mind I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? About to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's some jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
The streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back.
Y'all, I just gave y'all some time. Shout out to Jaffa, y'all. This where the grown folks hang out, y'all.
Now, I just wanted to ask you a question. Like,
hold on. Somebody got a crazy noise.
I just wanted to ask T one question. When you first caught it, when you first went in prison, so you came out of prison, how's your way of thinking now?
My way of thinking now is completely different. Now I would never take part in the drug game because I know it's genocide. I know that what I'm doing is destroying my community. I'm destroying the families who live around me. Therefore, I'm destroying the community. It's something I would never take part in. You know, as opposed to when I was a kid, I didn't think I had another option. You know, at certain points when I was homeless, when I was on the street, you know, when I started selling drugs for a local dealer as a little kid, that was the best thing that happened to me. Keep it real with you. I was able to feed myself. I was able to buy a little bit of clothes. You know, eventually, you know, I got a roof over my head. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was the best thing. Now, obviously, I know I could have done something different. It could have been a different route. I didn't know that then. That was what I was surrounded by. That's the options around me. Now, obviously, that's not an excuse. You know
So
what I'm saying?
that was so.
I would never engage in that activity no more.
So what age did that you know that what age you were when it hit you?
When it hit me, I would say it started hitting me in my early to mid 20s when I started reading a lot of like revolutionary kind of literature in prison. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was in prison, you had a lot of dudes who were very revolutionary minded. You know, you had a lot of books circulating around that was like, for example, Alviso Campos, the
Alviso
FALN.
Campos. That's
You know,
my idol.
Right. You know, you have books circulating on the Black Panther Party, on the IRA, the Irish Republican Army. You know, who were fighting against the English. You know, so you had a lot of very
George
revolutionary minded
Jackson.
people. Like, absolutely, blood in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So that brother, you know, and it started making me look at things in a different way. You know, it started opening my eyes up to a bigger picture, because all I knew was my neighborhood. All I knew was the street. All I knew was street shit. You know what I'm saying? But that opened me up to see how society is structured, how it's set up, how it's intentionally segregated. You know, I'm gonna tell you here's some ill shit, right? But it's gonna fall in topic with this. So I live in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, which is a semi-trendy area. It's half gentrified, half hood, basically, right? But to make a long story short, I'm with my wife and we meet this chick in the bar, and she ended up hanging out with us. She come back to the crib, and we talking. She was a former assistant district attorney in the borough of Manhattan. And she said her job was to collect information from informants and people making statements and anybody she could in the Lower East Side of Manhattan. It was going after all these drug games in the Lower East Side of Manhattan. So, and they was trying to build big cases against them. And she realized, she said, yo, what they had me doing is making these huge, big conspiracies against a bunch of young kids who's barely hustling. They're making a few $100s here and there. They barely hustling and just being loud and boisterous, you know, just being kids hustling, you know what I'm saying? And they got me trying to build a case to make them seem like they're like these big kingpins. They got this big organized, you know, a thing going on and send them to prison for life. She's like, I couldn't do it no more. I had to leave the job. You know what I'm saying? It's things like that. It's things like that. Why I can never enter that. I can never enter that kind of lifestyle again, man.
Praise her soul.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll applaud you for everything that you're doing, brother. For real, like.
See, it's shit like that.
It's shit like that, yeah.
Need to know.
That's
you know what I mean? That right there, that's a jewel right there that could never be forgotten right there, man.
That's sad.
I'm like, I ain't on the phone, like, I really want to talk to kids about the gun violence too, because I was in a situation that I was gonna take someone's life. You feel what I'm saying? And whoever was in that house was gonna go with that person. You feel what I'm saying? So I look at it like God saved all of them, and I took the bullet. So when the gun accidentally hit me and the bullet took me, I just said, yo, God saved a lot of children, because these was kids. You feel what I'm saying? These was 19, 20 kids. I was already 31. I was ready to put some work in for these little niggas, because they took it to another level. You feel what I'm saying? They threatened my wife and kids. So now when you take it to that level, you don't know what type of nigga I am. I am a highly violent motherfucker. And now, but then like I told my brother Payne, that person that I was a facade. The person that I am now is the real me. You feel what I'm saying? I really got to find myself, and I would never like if they would tell me, would you want to walk again? I would just ask for my hands back, and I'm like, yo, I want to be handicapped. I want to stay like this. I just want my hands. I want to scratch an itch when it fucking bothers me. Real talk. But I'd rather stay like this because I really got to find Michael. That was a facade over there. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. You feel me? So I look at
program. You know what I'm saying? You know, life is programming. You heard? So sometimes we can't really be mad at the youth for decisions, especially when they learn to make those decisions off of us. You know, you said one of the best things that happened to you was an older brother taught you how to sell drugs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That older brother, though, in many ways failed us. I was there too. You know what I'm saying? But we wind up failing ourselves because we get so caught up in the look and in the facade and in the, you know, and all types of other shit, the smoke and mirrors, that when the real nigga say, yo, shorty, you ain't got to do that, you looking at all your problems and you telling him, no, I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? You heard? And I was there too. You know, I've been in the island 7 times. I've been up north 3 times. I ain't got no 27 years in, but I know who's in there and I know what it is like in there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, our people, we wind up falling each other when we fell for that system. We didn't do our own history with each other. You know what I'm saying? The village been breaking apart for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We let down the Black Panthers. We let down the Young Lords. We let down a lot of people who fought for us to have certain freedoms and to have certain equalities. You know? And we didn't, and we went, and a lot of people thought, them niggas ain't this, them niggas ain't that, them niggas ain't for us. Well, they didn't realize the responsibility they had. Instead of making it easy for them and let's work as a village, we worked against each other in so many ways. We said, yo, you know what? It's gonna be hard to get these sneakers for my kids, right? So instead of cutting grass and knocking on doors, say, yo, can I clean and all these other things, we went to drugs. Instead of buying our properties and helping and coming together and say, yo, let's own these projects instead of just live here. You know what I'm saying? We went to welfare and got that kind of help instead. You know what I mean? We shoot each other in the foot by going against each other every day, dog.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Can I get in here?
Of course you can. You home, brother.
All right. I agree with Latin Pain is saying. He has a great point. Also, what we're forgetting about that drug thing is that was specifically designed for us to be destroyed. The government threw that out there. The government did that though. You know what I'm saying?
And we wasn't doing our homework.
But not. I mean, honestly, you know, I hear all the stories up here. You know what I'm saying? You guys did your crimes and stuff when you were younger. You were like
allegedly.
Allegedly. you guys are
education purposes only. To reach the youth and anybody else that may be lost or confused.
Right.
You guys were, you know, young, doing ultra violent crimes and shit like that. At the ages that you guys were explaining these crimes, you got your brain isn't fully developed at that time.
Preach.
So
preach.
I'm not sure if you can or cannot be held accountable at that time. The thing that I like is that now you guys know, like, yo, that was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in between then and now, you pick something up that kept you guys away from all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know, when the youth do it, my brother, when the youth do it, me now at 44, how I see it, you know what I'm saying, is the village failed them. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really be mad at the shorty too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, but the village products of our environment, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times our environment fail us, you know what I'm saying? Instead of telling, you know, and a lot of dudes, you know, and Dice, you probably get this too, Dice. I don't know if you get this too. Sometimes people come in my chat that love me, right? They know me.
You know, in my Dice, chat. So you probably get this shit too, man. But you know, I don't really know if you get this too, man.
Yo, I bet you do.
Go subscribe to the Real Where You Rap, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Though.
I'm fucking
yo,
with
sometimes. Yo, Dice, sometimes they be like, yo, Pain, fuck that. Yo, don't talk about that. Fuck them niggas. No, I can't just not talk about it. Because somebody got to hear about it. You heard?
And
like,
it's bothering you, man. And it's
and it's like,
that's why
they say, yo, Pain, do the hip hop, Pain. Yo, you know, they like to have fun. I want to have fun too. But sometimes there's a time for everything. And when we see people misleading our people furthermore and helping the establishment, helping the powers that be, work against us. It's our own people hurting us the most.
Yo, job, salute.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta talk about your peoples. I care about my black and my brown people heavy. I care about all poor people heavy because I grew up in that. So when niggas tell me, yo, Pain, don't talk about that nigga, just play the music. Nah, son. It's not always laughing time. It's not always fun time. Sometimes it's time to clean up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? Look at Joffrey, for instance. You know what I'm saying? Joffrey done almost got moped out. You heard? You want to see another Joffrey out here? You know what I'm saying? You want to hear more songs? You know what I'm saying? Why we can't start singing about better times, man? The Johnny Pump open in the summertime. You heard we having fun like that. You heard we out of her. Oh, we always, and shout out to Joff. I love his shit. It's real shit. What I'm saying is that's all we hear about, though. You know, this is the stories that we actually have, and I think that's sad.
The products of our environment. They didn't give us nothing but the most crazy ghetto ways to survive in the Tantics, and they gave us the artillery to kill ourselves, man.
Well,
yeah.
I never thought he would have zipped on the stomach.
Go ahead, holla at him, man.
What was I gonna say? I'm fucking high as shit right now, man.
That's a beautiful thing. Take your time.
Good for
brother.
you. Congratulations.
Wait for a second. We was talking about how the product of the environment with the guns and everything like that.
Yeah, so you know, I believe that some people. All right, so they say that when people go through like severe traumatic fucking experiences and shit like that when they're younger or whatever, it kind of stunts their growth mentally. So these are I believe that it's the people that have been through like some real severe shit or whatever that when they were younger and it fucking stunted their growth or whatever mentally when they were younger, and they just carried that on throughout fucking life as an adult. So they're walking in a grown man's body, but the mind is fucking that of a fucking 12-year-olds or a fucking.
You know, they told me that before, Hank. You heard I was in Sing Sing Correctional Facility and had a psychiatrist tell me, in other words, I'll always be an adolescent. You heard, due to whatever I went through, right? That's what I had a psych told me. But then I still told myself, well, they say knowing is half the battle, right? So I started studying on childhood trauma myself to learn, you know what I'm saying, some of my own defects of character, you know what I'm saying, and try to get a, you know what I'm saying, glimpse of what makes me who I am, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's good that you were able to do that, but some people aren't able to do that. They just keep getting smashed with fucking traumatic after traumatic experience after another, you know what I'm saying? And
I'm one of them.
It's hard.
I didn't start reading that until I lost my eye at 38. You know what I'm saying? I was still wilding. I was still committing crimes and catching cases until the age of 38, though. You heard? I'm not saying I'm a bad man, but I was making some bad decisions. You feel me? And prison was the least of my worries, you know, after a while. You know, I was type institutionalized. You know, I be stressing in the world. When I go to prison, I'm not stressing. Once the judge tell me how much time I got, that all right, because there's nothing I could do about it. So I learned that once they sentence me to whatever the sentence is, I learned to just accept it, and that's bad. That's a poor behavior too. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't just be accepting these things. You shouldn't just be doing these things to have some bullshit to accept. You know what I'm saying? I had to start studying myself. You'll say, yo, what makes me me? What makes me tick? And get rid of some of the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hanging out with these niggas no more. I love y'all niggas, but no bueno.com. I gotta get away from you. You know what I'm saying? No bueno. Yeah, man.
You said no bueno.com?
No bueno.com, son.
I like that.
Hey, you know what else, though? Hey, yo, Hank, you know what else, though, is sad, though? That a lot of times we got cowards fronting like they tough, right? But if you so tough, my nigga, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you see these shorties out in the streets and nobody talk to them. You see them on the corner. Niggas walk around. Niggas walk around us. I'm gonna say us because I was that shorty too. Brothers will walk around us. Sisters will walk around us. Say, "Oh, I ain't got." No, you gotta make the time for your people, son, because that shit gonna trickle down into your house, into your kids, yo. If you're not careful, you know what I'm saying. So people gotta start squeezing their nuts and being a man, dog. You know what I'm saying? And tell shorty, yo, I was there, shorty. Yo, shorty, I did that, shorty. You know what I'm saying? I got a 7 to 14 off that, shorty. Chill, yo, shorty, I did that, shorty. I got a 2 to 4 off that, yo, chill, yo, shorty, I did that, yo. I just did 27, shorty. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Start telling niggas these shorties, because a lot of times we talk about them, but we don't talk to them, and that's coward-like to me.
Right. And there's a way it's a way to approach them too, because they're a different generation. You can't just be falling up on them with that shit. They're gonna look at you like, yo, you fucking old head, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
see what it is. These young people, they need somebody for them to talk to them, not talk at them.
Yeah, you gotta get down on that. You know what I mean? Get down on their level.
You talking at them, they feel like yo, who the fuck is you?
Like you trying to son them. Like how I feel when a fucking 60-year-old guy like tries to tell me something or whatever, and he's like nowhere near where I am in life or whatever, and he's trying to tell me, like, I kind of feel a type of way, you know what I'm saying? But I understand that he's trying to tell me specific things, so I respect it.
He's still trying to express himself.
Right.
It's like that, you know what I mean? Because yo, the kids where I'm from, the kids don't give a fuck, yo. Them kids will fuck you up, yo. They don't give a fuck about nothing. Them kids don't give a fuck about shit, dog.
Hey yo, Hank, I was selling dice. I was selling dice.
Fuck you up. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
No, they don't. They don't. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you.
Yo, Dice, you remember I was telling you like a week ago how the young Cholo stepped to me?
Yeah, when you was walking up and they didn't even know who you was.
And I slapped him in the chest.
Yeah.
Yo, group of Cholo, little young nigga, one young nigga, the other niggas was pussy. They was in their 30s. Yo, I saw them from a distance and I threw up to them, you know what I'm saying? No gang shit, just yo, what up? You heard? Because they was looking, right? You look, I look. You invite, I took. You know what I'm saying? That's how I grew, right? So when they looked at me, you heard? I looked back. They bop it. You know what I'm saying? I threw the, yo, what up? I kept moving. Them niggas turned around, trying to pull up on me. So the shorty, the young one, he had that type of energy, you heard? And I related to it. I remember that. So he was like, yo, what you threw up, son? I said, oh, shit. I looked at everybody. I said, yo. I seen the fear in their eyes, but shorty had no fear. Yeah. I slapped him on the chest. I said, I like you, nigga. Bow, you heard? Slapped him on the chest. He said, I said, yeah, I did it again. Bow, yo, you a real one. I could tell.
I was on the phone when he did that shit.
Yeah, he was on Brooklyn on the phone. I said, you know what? Watch your mans in them, son. You watching me. I'm the OG, nigga. And he put his hand, he was like, all right. He put his hand out to give me a pound. I slapped his shit, Dice. Bang, bang, bang. In front of everybody, right? And then I gave him a hug. Yo, watch your peoples, nigga. Watch your circle, nigga. God bless you, B. I'm out. And I kept it moving. Right. Brooklyn on the phone with me. He like, yo, what happened? I said, you heard what happened?
Said niggas tried to press you, son.
Niggas try to press me, son. But I was proud of Shorty because he believed in whatever he believed in. But at the same time, I wanted him to know, you got that heart. Don't expect that from everybody, though.
That's a fact. They don't.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Know what? This right here is the perfect example when we come up here on Saturdays. What I want to do is, of course, it's always going to be respectable like we always do. But as a conglomerate, I want us to individually tell us our problems. Express the problems. Matter of fact, express what's upsetting you about that week. Everybody, individually. I go Hank, Payne, Brooklyn, Thomas, Craig, whoever up here, myself, and then as a conglomerate, together, we form a solution.
So in other words, no Dr. Phil, but Dice is Dr. Chill, nigga. You heard?
Yeah, ain't none of that Dr. Phil shit. We have been telling like what we going through is what we going
Dr.
through.
Chill.
Dr. Chill. Fuck Dr. Phil.
Word up. We trying to get to my.
I look at it like this, man.
Maybe I look at it. See something crystal clear that I'm seeing blurry. You understand what I'm saying, Z?
I look at it like
honestly, this here is therapeutic right here, though.
I was about to say, like, you could like me.
But
I inspire a lot of people.
This is just up here building. This is great people building. Sunday, I want y'all to really think about what I'm saying. That's why I want to wait till Sunday. All the things that upset you, maybe disappoint you. It might be something that could be reoccurring that you just didn't get to express and get off your heart, man. Fuck worrying about what a nigga gonna talk about. The best part is this: we got to pay attention to resolving the problem that's bothering us, or getting close to it step by step. It might not work the first week, but the continuous participation, it'll unlock the door you know what I'm saying, unlock some fears, get us more
brother.
instead of holding back. Like, we gotta talk, bro.
Wow.
Instead of sitting up here screaming, clashing. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Yo, Dice, man, I respect you, son. Love you, son, man. I'm gonna tap out, man. I got some cleaning to do. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Well, I really appreciate y'all. Yo, nice meeting you, Thomas. Nice meeting you, Hank.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
peace out,
Prego, you
man.
already know,
It was a
Prego.
pleasure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, yo, Brooklyn, I love you, son. You heard? Yo, before I leave, though, yo, there's only one thing really bothering me right now, son. Why Mac Mean mustache look like a push broom, son? You heard? Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about that shit next time. You heard?
And he has the right to bring that up in therapy. That's some deep shit.
So he's stupid as shit, bro.
That's something that's bothering you. No matter if we might not understand it, we have to understand that it's bothering him.
That shit bothering me, son. You heard? That shit bothering me. That shit like a push broom, son.
Why won't you cut your mustache in your ponytail? Because you look like a baby Ron Jeremy. It's bothering me. You know
Yo, I'm out of here, son.
Yo, love you, bro. Yo, Pain
Green Eyes,
is
you
the
still in the
stupidest
building?
nigga I know.
Pain is crazy.
Yo, Green Eyes, you still in the building? Why don't you cut your
one thing I could
mustache in
say,
your ponytail?
one thing I could say about Pain, bro. That nigga, he gonna say what he gonna say. He gonna tell you what he gonna tell you. That's it, bro.
Facts,
And you gonna like it.
I like Pain, man. Pain is he's a good dude, man.
Just don't dare him to do nothing because he gonna do it. Don't dare that nigga to change.
He one of them niggas.
You like it, what you see? He keeps talking with the kids.
Yo, I think everybody get a nigga like that in their clique that's always down to do some crazy shit.
Yo, you know what Pain remind me of? Pain remind me of Anthony, Mush cousin.
Facts.
He remind me of Ant, son.
Facts.
You don't fuck with too many niggas and do something to you.
Oh, yo, let me tell you a story.
No, we do that on the back phone, not up here.
All right.
Boy, you get excited. I see that look in your hair. No, we ain't gonna do that to you too. Fuck that. They ain't getting
that nigga about to incriminate some shit.
Nah, because you know I love. Yo, let me tell you.
Yeah, yo, hold on. Let's fall back for a minute.
Nah, because the nigga he mentioned, the nigga he mentioned, Ant was my co-defendant when I was a juvenile, man.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was me.
That nigga crazy.
Him, Shy, and my nigga Lil Rick. My nigga Little Rick Lowe. Me, Shy, and Ant was in the same dorm together. Because somewhere, somehow, our paperwork got screwed up, and they ain't know that we was locked up together and that we was co-defendants.
No, they did that. They wanted y'all niggas to kill somebody in there. We about to
get
that's
what it was.
live again tonight.
That's what the fuck it was.
10-10 wins.
They did that on purpose.
Pull up.
What happened? What you said, Brooklyn Legend?
10 wins.
They did that shit on purpose, nigga. They said, fuck that.
Yo, Hank, I appreciate you for pulling up, beloved. Make sure we gonna set this up for Sunday night, man.
No doubt.
Yeah,
now you know what? You know what? You know, this is the problem. This is the problem with a lot of people. A lot of people got too much ego and too much unfucking emotions. They put, you feel me? And they pride gets in. They pride fighting with their ego, and the ego's fighting with their pride. That's the problem. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So when you take your ego and you kick your pride to the side, everything else will be cool. Because sometimes, like my mother always said, man, the only thing that could get you in trouble is your mouth. Your mouth could get you in trouble, and your mouth could take you out of trouble. So it's how you use it. You know what I'm saying? And certain people, like all of us grew up in the projects. All of us grew up in the slums. All of us grew up in gang-banging activities. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So all of us had a point to prove with our peoples, because everybody is a wolf. Everybody's a tiger. Everybody's a lion. Everybody's a silverback gorilla. Is which one you gonna be? You feel me? That's the problem. And a lot of us want to be the big homie when you join these gang shits. I want to be the biggest. I want to be the biggest Crip nigga. I want to be the biggest blood. I want to be the biggest king. I want to be the biggest vice lord. I want to be the biggest this, biggest. But and you just making yourself. You just giving yourself a mark. You're just giving yourself a mark. That
the hottest. Matter of fact, you the first. Well, you know what you're making yourself before we get up out of here. Definitely a motherfucker that's going to jail. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, them Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang.